What is up, everybody? J Nell here with a quick recap of UFC on Fuel from this past Saturday. First up, kudos to UFC for giving us some quality events on Fuel FX and pay-per-view quality events on Fox for free. Thanks, UFC. Now, let's get into it. Started off kind of slow, but it definitely picked up speed, starting with the Yushin Okami versus Hector Lombard match. The first two rounds went to Yushin Okami. I feel he was able to take him down, ground and pound, do his thing. The third round, Hector came in like a tornado because he knew he had to go for the knockout, and he did. And he almost got it. Yushin was surviving that third round. He was half out of it for most of that round because Hector's shots were landing. Survival mode for Yushin. He was grasping at the takedown, trying to hold the arms together, push him up against the fence, anything to stop him from hitting him in the face. Yushin did win the split decision. He's a middleweight. Who do you want to see Yushin Okami fight next? I don't think he's ready for Anderson Silva. I say one of the top 10, but I think you should go ahead and give him to Chris Weidman. I don't know. Tell me who you'd like to see Yushin fight next. Next up, we had Diego Sanchez, who won a split decision over Takanori Gomi. And this fight was pretty exciting from beginning to end. They were going at it. I agree with the decision. However, Diego did not, this was not a good fight for him. He struggled through this fight to a split decision win over Takanori Gomi. He gassed towards the end of the fight. He was sloppy. He just wasn't crisp. He looked pudgy. Like, Diego's usually pretty cut up, and he was like soft around the midsection and kind of pudgy around the arms. He's been out of the octagon for over a year now, and you could definitely see the ring rust, and he's a lightweight. So if he wants the title shot in that weight division or the welterweight division or the featherweight division, he's going to have to do a lot better than that. So congrats on the win. Who do you want to see Diego Sanchez fight next? Next up, we have the co-main event, which is Stefan Struve against Mark Hunt. A little bit of controversy in this one. First up, Stefan Struve drives me crazy every time I watch him fight because he's 7 feet tall and he does not use his range. It's maddening. Watch a John Jones fight, will you? I don't know what's going on over there at Team Shriver. I don't know if it's the coach's decision or his decision. His strength is the ground game. He's 7 feet tall. He doesn't kick. He threw a couple of knees that were, they were awesome if they would have hit. One of them hit halfway and did damage because he's so tall. His strength is the ground. When he took Mark Hunt to the ground, he was winning the fight there. Imagine if they had to take him down because they couldn't deal with his range. It drives me crazy that he doesn't use his range. So I don't know. Mark Hunt got the decision. Mark Hunt got the ref stoppage in the third round. Now, here's the controversy thing. Now, with the Josh Koscheck knockout from last week, I don't think Josh was actually out of it when the ref stopped the match. However, Robbie Lawler was right there throwing bombs. He would have been knocked out. The ref would have had to stop the match. In this case, Mark Hunt did his trademark, knock you out and walk away, except for Stefan wasn't knocked out. I looked at the replay several times in slow-mo. I looked at his eyes, tried to see if he actually went out. I didn't see it. Let me know if you saw it. He was looking at the ref the whole time. And when he actually hit the ground, he went straight into grappling defense mode. Hands behind the head, knees up. And since Mark Hunt wasn't there, he walked away. The ref's natural instinct wasn't even to stop the fight. He didn't go to stop the fight automatically. He went and looked at Mark. And then once Mark started walking back, then he stopped the fight. It wasn't even his natural reaction to stop the fight at that moment. So you tell me, good stop, bad stop. Next up, who do you want to see Mark Hunt fight next? I say Roy Nelson, maybe. He's not for Kane. Off of that, no. All right. Next up, main event, and oh my gosh, if you didn't see this, look it up. Wanderlei Silva, Brian Stann. They fought at 205. Fought at 205. They came out, both of them felt each other out for about 30 seconds, and then Stann came in with hands blazing, throwing everything at it up against the fence, and then Wanderlei came back with shots, throwing everything into it. Dropped Stann. Stann pops right back up with shots. He got up with the throwing motion, hitting Wanderlei. Wanderlei went down. Stann went down. At one point, Stann dived at him with the shots, and Wanderlei was throwing shots while backpedaling up against the fence. It was incredible. incredible. I don't know how you call that first round because they both hit the mat and popped back up several times. It ended up with Stann on top of Wanderlei, but if you look at the damage that Wanderlei did to Brian Stann's face in that first round, it evens out. I don't know how. You tell me how you call the first round. Next round. Second round, where it ended. You knew somebody was going to get knocked out in this one, and it ended up being Brian Stann. They calmed down in this second round, both of them, until about a minute before. Every time they got into exchanges, it just was violent exchanges. About a minute left in the round, second round, Wanderlei catches him, drops Brian Stann. Stann actually wasn't able to pop back up, so Wanderlei jumped on him. About 3 hard shots clean to the face, and Brian was head back. Ref stopped it. Good stop. Done. Wanderlei said, give me who you want to give me. He's staying at 205, so who do you want to see Wanderlei Silva fight next? I don't know if it was because he was in Japan and he was, living off that Japan spirit because he's a huge star over there. I don't know, but this fight was just, and Brian Stann was game, boy. He already said before this fight even happened that he was going to go back down to middleweight. So I don't know what's next for him. It was a good event. Ladies, make your own money, sign your own checks. Everyone, take care and goodbye.